Oh, it is hoppin' in Dallas, Texas, home of Season 2 of Athletes Unlimited Pro Women's Basketball. We are so excited to bring you Game 2 of our doubleheader here on the CBS Sports Network. We have Team Gold led by Natasha Cloud and Team Orange led by Odyssey Sims going at it. Welcome to Athletes Unlimited Basketball, presented by our official sustainability partner, that is Aspiration, here on CBS Sports Network. What is Athletes Unlimited? Well, let me tell you, we've got 44 world-class hoopers with an innovative scoring system. New teams are drafted each week by team captains. The top 4 point scorers are named team captains for the following week, and teams play each other once over 4-day spans in double headers 3 times a week. We are putting a bow on week 1 here at the Fair Park Coliseum, and we are so glad to have you along the way. Alongside the Hall of Famer, she is Cheryl Swoops. I'm Cindy Brunson. The third member of our broadcast team is Mary-Luz Cook. She will be along in just a bit. We saw a lot of terrific offense from Team Williams as they were able to sweep week 1, going 3-0. We've got a pair of teams both at 1-1. What do you expect to see here in Game 2?
I expect a lot of offense. I expect some great basketball. Both teams are 1-1. You know, one of them wants to walk away being 2-1. This is going to be a great matchup.
Okay, so if you want greatness, just turn to the captain, Odyssey Sims. She's just leading the league in scoring and assists. Hello.
Yeah, listen, Odyssey has been getting it done, scoring the rock in multiple ways, drawing fouls, attacking the defense, shooting it from distance, knocking down threes, putting it on the floor, pushing in transition, finding her teammates. There's a reason why she's coming off a 22-point, 14-assist game, because she can flat out play, and Odyssey Sims needs to be huge for her team today.
Oh, 100%. I think she will be averaging 26 a game.
Probably.
I think she'll bring it. She will be countered by Natasha Cloud. Now, we know Cloud for her ability to distribute the basketball. She's leading her team in rebounds this week.
Right? Like, okay, so I'm going to put it out there. Tosh has been subpar.
Ooh. Okay.
Tosh, I expect, will come out. This is Game 3. She's going to come out and really put up some numbers today for her team. She did a great job last game, coming off 18 points, moving without the basketball, getting her defense going, turning defense to offense. And if her team is going to upset Team Sims today, Tasha Cloud is going to have to be huge today.
We'll definitely be on the lookout for that. AU Pro Hoops is the place to be. We're glad you're with us for lineups and tip next.
UCLA number 3, Jordan Canada. A 6'1" guard and a Rutgers number 5, Essence Garza. A 6' guard and a St. Joseph's number 9, Natasha Cloud. A 6' forward and a A&M number 13, Christine Bella. And a 6'2" forward and a Florida number 91, Javaris Davis. The facilitator for Team Cloud is Simone Augustus. Let's hear it once again for Team Cloud. And now, please direct your attention to the video board.
This is what we've always dreamed of. A place to compete.
Where we see and heard. Right here, and nobody can just the platforms being unapologetically ourselves and celebrated for it.
Welcome back to the Fair Park Coliseum, home of Season 2 of Athletes Pro Women's Basketball, presented by Aspiration. Can't thank you enough for dialing us up on CBS Sports Network today. We've got Team Sims taking on Team Cloud. Something's got to give, because both of these teams are at 1-1 on the season here in week 1. And you know, when it comes to Team Sims, there will be offense aplenty. We'll talk about all the records that they have shattered this week. as we get into this game. The starting lineup: Kelsey Mitchell, Odyssey Sims, Lexi Hull, Kirsten Bell, and Melissa Smith. For Team Cloud: Jordan Canada, Natasha Cloud, Essence Carson, Christy Bellick, and Jamaris Davis. All right, Cheryl, how is Team Cloud going to slow down the explosive offense of Team Orange?
That's just it. They have so many weapons. I don't know if you can slow them down, but with Jordan Canada and Tasha Cloud running that team, those two, if anybody can get it done, they're going to get it done for them.
Definitely something to look out for. We take you into the game. Our captains are mic'd up.
Not to let the bodies pile up, because the basketball get a little sloppy, and you call like the little baby ones, but the one, yeah, like the actual ones that should be called, you know what I mean? But we'll talk to y'all. Like, that's it.
Everybody trying to get their mind right, make sure the calls are right. The officiating has been outstanding so far. And you're looking at Odyssey Sims, who leads the league in scoring, better than 26 points a game. And for me, Cheryl, it's the assist total. She's averaging a double-double with points and dimes. Natasha Cloud, you put her on notice, man. Subpar. Still, those are nice numbers for anybody not named Natasha Cloud, right?
Absolutely.
16.5 points per game, 7.5 rebounds a game. She's also bringing it with 4 assists. But for me, mentally, to not see her leading in assists, it's just rocking my world. What do you think?
Because that's what Tasha does.
Right.
She loves distributing the basketball. That's why I said subpar, and I do look for that to change today.
100%. She did celebrate a birthday early last week, so maybe she's got to shake out the cobwebs. She is a year older now. All right, taking a look at our scoring breakdown. This is what makes Athletes Unlimited so compelling. Every player in our league has a running score, and points are awarded or deducted based on individual performance. But a player's biggest points boost comes from their team winning quarters and games. Player point totals accumulate over the season, so be sure and follow along with us at auprosports.com. We are ready to rock and roll here at the Fair Park Coliseum. And such a storied venue to be in, Cheryl. Home to the State Fair. We got the Cotton Bowl that we pass when we drive in every time we've got a game. It's pretty cool to be here.
Well, it's Athletes Unlimited. You know, the hashtag Be Unlimited. That's what they do. That's what we do. You're always doing things that are different from what everybody else does, and it's no surprise that this is where we're playing this year.
Melissa Smith, keep your eye on her, jumping up at the center circle, wearing 00. She has collected the most rebounds in a single game with 16, averaging a double-double. She has just been crushing it in her AU debut.
It's like pick your poison for Team Sim. You know, you talked about all the different records they set, but 5 players in double figures the other day and 4 with 20 points or more. That's impressive.
We've never seen it before, and everybody was just stroking it so beautifully, and everything was in rhythm, nothing was forced. It was just beautiful basketball. And Odyssey Sims told us that she changed the offense from game 1, where they lost, to game 2. Double team comes, Smith didn't feel it. Cloud comes up with the basketball, trying to get it ahead to Davis.
Oh, that's tough.
And one opportunity. Cloud is popping her collar, and Davis is headed to the free throw line. Jamaris Davis, the 6'2" forward out of Fordham. She's the second leading rebounder on Team Cloud. She has had a terrific week 1.
Yeah, Jamaris Davis, she's just tough. She's going to run the floor, as you saw on that play. It's going to be a nice battle between she and Alyssa Smith today.
So Team Cloud able to strike first, 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Odyssey Sims quickly doubled. She's trying to kick it to Kirsten Bell. Bell drops it off to Smith. No. Rebound put back. No. I'm not sure if she wanted a whistle, but she did not get it. Davis running the floor beautifully, doesn't get the roll. Cloud calling out the offense. Back into Davis. Davis, step through, no. And Hull is there for the rebound.
Listen, Jamaris didn't finish that, but I love how hard she's playing, getting out, running the floor early, setting the tone for what they're going to do offensively.
Odyssey Sims off the mark on her first try. Lexi Hull trying to take Carson off the bounce and draws the personal foul, and Essence doesn't believe it. And you know what? I'm not sure I do either.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with it. That's all I'll say.
But I don't know why you're trying to be friends with the refs now. You never tried back in the day.
I don't know. I'll tell you, here's what I loved about that. Foul or not,
right?
I love the aggressiveness by Lexie Hull.
Mm-hmm.
I have become a Lexie Hull fan after what she did in game 2.
Welcome
and
to the
not
club.
just offensively, but defensively. She plays hard every possession, and having been coached by Tara Vanderveer.
It shows.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Lexie Hull is the real deal.
Lexie Hull stays perfect at the free throw line here in AU Pro Hoops. Game 2 was her breakout game. 6 for 9 from 3, tied the AU record for most makes from distance in a single game. Tosh Cloud and company back to work. Jordan Canada has been terrific in her AU Hoops debut as well, showing us the JC of her UCLA days.
That's what she told you the other day.
Yes. I asked her point blank, I said, this is fun, isn't it? And she goes, oh my gosh, yes, I haven't had this much fun in a long time. Kelsey Mitchell at the cup.
Listen, we are going to see some offense today.
Right now, Team Sims up 4-3. Cloud off on the 3. Battle for the rebound. Smith goes down hard. And your favorite phase of this game, there is no possession arrow, Cheryl. So swoops, here it is for a jump ball.
Jamaris Davis getting great position, but Alyssa Smith said, no, I'll take this one. I do. I just, to me, it keeps the game exciting when it's an actual jump ball versus possession arrow.
Davis, fresh off a pro hoop season in Spain. So that's why her legs look so fresh and she's so in rhythm basketball-wise. Odyssey Sims isn't gonna miss from there. Team Sims on top 6-3. Jordan Canada pushing, bouncing to Davis, back to JC, back to Davis, little give and go, can't get the roll. Battle for the rebound is won by Team Cloud wearing yellow.
Listen, I know Jamaris is missing some of those layups, but she got an extra one on that one. But the fact that she is running the floor and getting deep position offensively, that looks like the game plan coming in. And Odyssey Sims, she's going to get out in transition every time and push. Nice, easy finish for 2.
Jamaris Davis with an opportunity for a three-point play the old-fashioned way. When she was at Fordham, she had 57 double-doubles, a Rams record. She knows how to play.
Yeah, listen, she's touched the ball every possession so far. Whether she scored or got fouled or made something happen, crashing the glass, she has touched the ball for Team Cloud every possession.
Alyssa Smith loses the handle. Essence Carson is ahead to Cloud, who wanted to leave it for Davis. Davis gets it back to Cloud. 3 on the way. Hoop wouldn't have it.
I'm not sure why Tosh didn't just take that in and score.
Because she's used to racking up assists.
That's what it is.
Led the WNBA, better than 7 assists a game. It's the first time in a long time it hasn't been Courtney Vandersloot. Bell off the mark from 3. Since Carson can't connect, Kirsten Bell listed at 6'1". She looks taller than that.
Yeah, she's long.
Kelsey Mitchell with the blow by.
Nice.
And just like that, Team Sims is up 8-6. Tosh leaving it down low, block by Hull. Loose ball winds up with Carson. 3 on the way. No good. Rims tight early for Team Cloud. Bell running the floor, fouled by Canada. A reminder, Team Williams 3-0 after winning game 1 in our doubleheader, completing the week 1 sweep, Team Sims and Cloud at 1-1, and Team Cole on the unlucky side of the ledger. But personal points were racked up by players on that roster. And again, Team Cole in purple was without Dejanay Carrington. And then Lexi Brown also missed 1 game. So that you got to take it with a grain of salt.
Absolutely. And also it's week 1.
Yes.
You know, I'm sure Taj, whether she's captain or not, will come back and bounce back from it. But just such great competitive basketball. But it's week 1.
100%. Everybody getting used to the scoring system. The new people to the league. The vets are trying to lead everybody along the way. We've got a draft for week 2 at 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central. That's on the AU Pro Sports YouTube channel. And the basketball draft, I'm told, and I believe, is the most entertaining of all the 4-sport drafts that they have with AU Pro Athletics. So you don't want to miss it. 3-ball in and out by Jasmine Walker. Alyssa Smith firing from distance, missing everything. Jasmine Walker signed with the Storm on Friday, comes up with the pass there. So, you know, she's got to be feeling good.
Well, you know, for a lot of these players who are trying to make it to the WNBA, or at least get invited to a training camp, this is a great opportunity for them to showcase their talents and their ability. And so when you get that call that says, hey, we want to bring you into training camp, it's like it takes a lot of pressure off, but in some cases it puts even more on.
Right. And this is such a terrific ramp up to the WNBA season, which has expanded to 40 games in the regular season over the summer. So there's going to be more opportunity for players to just get their game right before they head to training camp. Bell off on the triple. No, she is not. She got that shooter's roll.
My mom used to say, you've been living right.
I like what your mom said. Custer has just checked into the game. She was off the mark. Jessica, a second timer here with AU Pro Hoops. Odyssey Sims, are you kidding me? And an and 1 opportunity. Odyssey never misses an opportunity to eat. We've got free throws for Sims when we come back. All she's doing is leading the league in scoring. It's a 9-0 run.
Athletes Unlimited Basketball on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Air National Guard and by Aspiration, the global leader in sustainability as a service.
A reminder, check out the Week 2 draft tonight at 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern on our AU YouTube channel. Tonight at 8 Eastern here on the CBS Sports Network. We're in the City of Angels as the world's best bull riders hit the dirt for the SoCal Showdown. Watch PBR Unleash the Beast on the 24-hour home of CBS Sports. So far for Team Cloud, Jamaris Davis is the only name in the box score with a point total next to it, 6. And the rest of the scoring has been done by Odyssey Sims and her team. Balanced scoring everywhere. Odyssey Sims looking for point number 5 on the day. Team Sims rolling to a big first quarter lead. And a reminder, quarter wins are worth 50 points per player on the roster. So winning the quarters and the games also critical to one's ascension up and down the leaderboard. Kelsey Mitchell for 3. Of course, Kelsey Mitchell hit a 3. What did you say, Friday? That's like a lay-in for her?
It's a layup.
Yeah.
Lexi Brown and Kelsey Mitchell. It's a layup. And Kelsey Mitchell's release is just so quick.
Tosh Cloud earning a trip to the free throw line.
I see you, big girl.
Bell with pretty good defense, though.
Oh, it was great defense. It was great defense. And Kelsey Mitchell, she gets out and runs the floor because she knows Odyssey Sims is going to find her sprinting the lane for a wide open 3. She turned and looked at somebody. I don't know if they told her to shoot it or you can't shoot. You know, that's how fans do. They talk to the players.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful stroke.
She was 6 for 8 from distance in game number 2. Tosh Cloud gets the free throw to go. Mitchell with 10 MVP wins in both seasons combined, which is the second most all-time to only Tiana Hawkins, who won the whole darn thing a season ago.
Rightfully so.
Odyssey Sims doesn't get the roll. Mitchell off the mark. Nice rebound by Jasmine Walker. Mimi Jackson has checked in, wearing number 90. Walker back to Destiny Walker, the Walker to Walker connection. Custer coming out of nowhere to get that rebound.
That is her second. 4th team foul against Team Sims.
Mention those MVP awards. There is Mitchell trailing only Hawkins, last year's champion in AU Pro Women's Hoop. Isabel Harrison right there. That number could go up once the MVP votes from game number 1 are in. I miss Kalani Brown.
I do too. Listen,
saw that name and I just
Kalani is doing her thing overseas.
I know.
She's lost weight. Like she is getting it done.
Okay.
Hey KB, if you're listening, we miss you.
Bell getting it down to Akila Mays. Bell for 3. Off the heel, battle for the rebound, won by Team Sims in orange. Bell, she's not gonna miss from there.
Oh, it's a nice little floater. I love how hard Bell plays.
Okay, Tosh came to play today.
Yeah, Tasha's. I don't think she's real happy right now with her squad.
Odyssey Sims off the mark. The box out so good, the ball hit the ground. Custer getting it to Cloud. Tosh Cloud down by 7 in this quarter and the game with 2.5 to go. Walker retrieves it before a violation. Nice finish by Jasmine.
Nice head fake. Good D by Destiny Walker.
Destiny Walker just all over it. Be sure to check out all of the brand new Athletes Unlimited basketball gear for 2023, including the new player and number tees and the Every Moment Counts collection. Go to shop.auprosports.com to purchase yours today. 3 on the way. Jasmine leaves it short. 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Odyssey Sims pull-up jumper is lush.
Yeah, if you're gonna pick the ball up and try to slow the ball down, you can't allow Odyssey to just kind of walk up and get to her spot for a nice pull-up jumper.
Right now, Team Sims winning this quarter, which means 50 points are on the line for each player who gets that quarter win. Team Sims up 23-16. And in line for those 50 individual points per player. Right now, it's Jordan Canada at the free throw line for Team Cloud wearing gold. Jordan Canada averaging 19 points a game here in week 1 and leading her team in assists at better than 5 a night.
You know, Jordan Canada came in from game 1 and really wanted to put her mark on this team, on this league, on this game, and she's done just that. But with Jordan Canada and Tasha Cloud, it makes me wonder how, I wondered when she drafted her how that combination was going to work, because
they're
both of them.
Yeah, they're point guards.
Yeah, and they both have to have the ball in their hands in order to make their team better.
Right. Kelsey Mitchell with the nice finish at the rack. She just needs a sliver of daylight, and she is gone. Cheryl, we're talking about the draft coming up after this game. I want to know who would be your top 5 picks. And I understand you couldn't leave it at 5. You had to go 7.
So then I'll just give you 7. You want me to give you 7?
Yes.
Well, Nalissa Smith, I thought she's just played exceptionally well. In a little bit of foul trouble this game. But Izzy, Jordan Canada. Like, I'm not going to leave her off of my list. Courtney Williams from the first game. Naz Hillman, Alicia Gray, and Lexi Hall. I would take that squad.
Right, playing both ends of the floor, really helping her cause, burying triples right and left, coming up with steals and blocks, the whole deal.
And she's a smart basketball player. Her basketball IQ is it's pretty high.
Akila Mays making her first free throw try here in season 2 of AU Pro Hoops. 6'5" center, tallest player we've got here hooping in Dallas with us, product of NC State. And she just seems to get more comfortable by the game.
Well, the more minutes that she gets, the more comfortable she's going to get playing this style and playing with her team.
Under a minute to go here in the first quarter of play. So glad you're with us here on CBS Sports. Tosh Cloud didn't get the foul call that she wanted. Shot wouldn't go, and here comes Team Sims in orange, ready to add to its first quarter lead. Everybody wearing orange on the floor and on the bench is about to earn 50 individual points toward the leaderboard with this quarter win. He's getting it to Veronica Burton. Clock getting low. Burton had to get it up. Doesn't get the roll. Terrific rebound by Jasmine Walker. Jordan Canada. Nobody stopped. Ball, and she gets the roll.
Coast to coast. She is so quick.
Isn't she nice?
She's so nice, and she's quick.
It's the JC I remember at UCLA. Under 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Odyssey Sims trying to add to her point total. Ball goes out of bounds.
The game clock will be reset to 2.8.
Clock will be reset to 2.8 seconds. And Team Cloud wants a opportunity to say, hey, wait a second. I think this is not orange basketball, but Team Sims is going to get it. 2.8 on the clock. Sims. And that is how the quarter will end, as Team Sims gets the victory, 27-20. So everybody in an orange jersey just pocketed 50 individual points that goes toward their individual leaderboard score. We've got much more coming up for you here on CBS Sports Net. If you like women's pro hoop, this is the place for you. Back here at Fair Park Coliseum, thanks to a 9-0 run in that first quarter, Team Sims was able to win the first quarter against Team Cloud 27-20, netting 50 points per player for the quarter win. Odyssey Sims is making sure everybody is eating. Let's go into the game with Sims with Air National Guard.
Going that way. My bad, my bad. Good luck, baby. Good luck, baby. It's okay. It's okay. You good. Just keep pushing. Think about the next play. Think about the next play. I gotta move. Long as she got somebody that she can see, but we gotta move them. Because that's why she was able to get that, because I stood. God. This way. No way, that's this way. I'll challenge that. I'll challenge it too. That's this way.
You challenge. I'll challenge too.
Go ahead, I'll challenge too. You know what I love about listening to Odyssey? Last year, she was 1-6 as a captain. And I talked to her about that a little bit, and she was just like, I didn't like it. And I can see the growth in her this year, her leadership skills. And she has done such a great job being a captain with this team, making sure everybody is comfortable and everybody is getting involved for her team.
For more on that, let's check in with a third member of our broadcast team. She's Mara Luz Cook.
Thank you so much, Cheryl. I love that you mentioned leadership because I had the opportunity to talk with Team Sims facilitator Carlos Knox earlier today, and I asked him specifically about what it is about Odyssey Sims' leadership style that makes her so special. He said that her leadership style is purely amazing. We know that she is one that can score whenever she wants, and she certainly has been doing that throughout the season. But he said the magic really happened in Game 2 when she was distributing the ball, which was a heavy focus of their practice, their walkthrough yesterday, where they were also focusing on defense. But again, Odyssey Sims, described by Carlos Knox, their facilitator, as amazing when it comes to leadership. Back to you, ladies.
Thanks so much, Mara Luz. Appreciate you. Kelsey Mitchell off on the 3-ball try. Battle for the loose ball is won by Davis. She's looking for a guard, gets it to JC, and here comes Team Cloud wearing gold. Canada dropping it off to Belloc. Christy Belloc, the 6'1" Texas A&M product. She was a teammate of Sid Colson's at A&M. So that's her connectivity to AU Pro Hoops.
See that. You know, to Mary Lou's point that Coach Knox, Carlos Knox, said about Odyssey, remember last year when she was a captain, it was all about, let me get mine, right? And this year, again, to her growth and her leadership, it's about getting everybody else involved in distributing the basketball. So spot on by Coach Knox.
Yeah, Carlos Knox in his first AU season. You remember him from last season in the WNBA, the interim head coach for the Indiana Fever. And he was on the Fever bench as an assistant when they won it all in 2012. So he knows a little something about women's basketball at an elite level.
Absolutely, and it's great to have such, we talk about Pokey, we talk about Simone, but it's so great to have facilitators, men included, right, who understand the game, support women, and they want to come and be a part of such an amazing league.
And I remember several male coaches telling me they just love that women get after it, you know?
Yes.
They don't have to worry so much about, you know, keeping people, you know, soothed ego-wise, that everybody's about the we, not the me.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Simone Augustus with that freshly erected statue at LSU last month. And you talk about a WNBA decorated individual. 4 championships. Not many people, Cheryl Swoops, can say they have the same number of WNBA titles as you, but Simone can.
Listen, we're not going to keep bringing that one up. But, you know, Simone was a competitor.
Right?
At LSU, in the WNBA, absolutely love competing against her. And just like we said with Carlos Knox, it's so great for these young women that they get an opportunity to learn from such great minds. And Simone is, without a doubt, one of those.
Alyssa Smith comes in just a 50% free throw shooter so far in her AU run. So it's nice to see her get that first one to go. And she gets them both. (31-24) is the lead for Team Sims, wearing orange over Team Cloud in gold. The quarter is tied at 4 apiece. Bell coming through with the big block.
Oh, great rotation. Good help side defense by Bell.
Mitchell for 3.
Listen, you can't do that. You have to know where Kelsey Mitchell is at all times on the floor, especially in transition.
I remember when she was at Ohio State, people would face guard her all the way down the floor.
Yes, because when she crosses half court, it's going up.
She's in range. A reminder, the new Athletes Unlimited Fantasy League is here. It's free and easy to play. Be your own captain and draft 4 players weekly and compete on the leaderboard to earn prizes. Create your team today at auprosports.com/fantasy. Right now, Team Sims with the lead here in the second quarter, up 7-4 after already pocketing the 50 quarter-point wins for winning the first quarter.
That's nice.
NaLyssa Smith with the finish. She was scoreless in the first quarter, but she is eating here in quarter number 2.
That may have been a Indiana Fever play by Lexi Hull and NaLyssa Smith.
I bet the Fever fans are excited about that. More, please. So on the turnover, it will go to Team Sims wearing orange. So NaLyssa Smith is blocked at the rim after we saw the 2 Indiana Fever players sharing the basketball beautifully. It will stay with Team Sims wearing orange, but with just 5 seconds on the shot clock. Smith just loses the handle.
I think NaLyssa Smith that last time was talking to the ref about Jamaris Davis holding on to her jersey.
I saw the hooking motion as well. So under 6 minutes to go before the half. Right now, Team Cloud trying to find some offense. Walker, baseline, off the mark. Hull battling for the rebound. Every phase of her game is so special. As we check out our in-game leaderboard, lots of orange dominating. Let's see, Hull puts it on the deck, somehow gets it back out to Veronica Burton. Davis, the only player in gold on the leaderboard. Burton missing everything. The ball winds up with Davis. You see Davis with those 73 points. That number will increase. She got the rebound. And the finish.
Okay, Jordan. Jamaris Davis is having herself a day.
The lead is 10. Bell wanted it to be 13. Off on the triple try. It will be gold basketball as the ball went out of bounds. Jessica Custer getting set to check in for Team Gold. It's Team Sims up by 10.
And Jamaris Davis, I see you having yourself a day.
Tomorrow night at 7 Eastern, catch a college basketball doubleheader starting with a women's Big East clash as Xavier faces 4th-ranked Connecticut, followed by a men's matchup between Nevada and Wyoming. It's all right here on CBS Sports Network. In Game 1, won by Team Williams, completing the Week 1 sweep, going 3-0. The MVP winners broke down like this. Isabel Harrison winning the top spot with 90 points. Vina Westbrook, MVP 2 at 60 points, and Naz Hillman, MVP 3 with 30 points. At one point, Cheryl, in the 4th quarter, Izzy went on a personal 10-0 run. She scored 12 of her game-high 27 in that 4th quarter. Just dominated.
Yeah, she just decided she was going to take over the game. And not only did she take it over offensively, she took it over defensively as well. And to your point, there's a reason why she was first place in MVP voting.
Custer getting her first points in AU play this season, coming through with a nice bucket, product of Rice. She said she's happy to be here at home, competing in the great state of Texas. Shot clock into single digits. Bell doesn't get the roll. NaLyssa Smith does.
Look, NaLyssa does such a great job of finding space to go and grab offensive boards, and then she keeps the ball high. I've really enjoyed watching her play this first week.
Team Sims already with 8 assists on 12 made field goals and counting.
Oh, Jordan.
Jordan somehow bouncing. And you know what? That's what I love about JC, the lost art of the bounce pass.
Yeah.
Why don't we see that more? Because that was the only way she was going to be able to make a good pass.
Listen, that's all I can say. Oh, my goodness.
That's going to be the name of your podcast. Listen.
It's beautiful, beautiful.
Destiny Walker to beat the shot clock buzzer. Team Cloud still down 8 points, but only down 1 point here in this second quarter. NaLyssa Smith thought about the three, puts it on the deck. Ball goes out of bounds and will turn over to Team Gold. How about Custer saying, you know what? I may not be as big as NaLyssa Smith, but I can play some defense.
Yeah.
A special feature of Athletes Unlimited that we just love is our chair chat. It's time now to welcome the former Northwestern star Veronica Burton for her first chair chat. How you doing, Veronica?
I'm doing well, thank you.
So why did you sign up to play AU Pro Hoops? This is your first season.
Yeah, this is my first season. I would say I saw a lot about it kind of through social media. Played with Izzy Harrison this past season, and she had a lot of positive things to say about AU. So I was just excited to get in here and get the chance to compete.
So what's up, V? I just gave you that nickname. I don't know if anybody calls you that.
She does that. I'm sorry.
No problem at all. V is a common one. You're good.
So I know your Dallas Wings staff is here.
Yes.
Does that put any extra pressure on you to come out and perform?
I mean, you always want to perform. I think more so excitement. I got the chance to kind of talk to them, connect with them, and I'm looking forward to kind of get to know them more and more. And so they're very supportive, very uplifting. So you always want to put your best foot forward, especially in front of a new coaching staff and stuff like that.
So what's the biggest difference in playing in the WNBA and playing in Athletes Unlimited?
Yeah, there's a lot. I would say I think it being so player-led is a big difference, and just obviously the rotation of players each week and having just a new draft. You kind of go in with an open mind and just getting used to playing with different styles and stuff like that, I would say, is the biggest difference. But it's cool. It's a cool opportunity.
You guys had 5 players in double figures the other night. Is that, does Odyssey come in with that saying, here's our game plan, or is it just play basketball, whoever has the hot hand has the hot hand?
For sure, just play basketball. I think we noticed that early, just how well everyone was shooting, and you had Lex, you had Kels, everyone just firing, and so we just wanted to find them. I mean, as a point guard especially, your goal is to find the hot hand, and so whoever's game it is that night, that's what we're trying to get to.
Yeah, it was the first team in AU basketball history with a quartet of 20-point scorers. But Veronica, I want to get back to you. You played the full season last season with the Wings, and you were able to make 6 starts. What did you learn about yourself as a player in your first year as a pro?
Yeah, I learned a lot. I think I definitely grew as a player on and off the court, and just kind of getting more comfortable, getting more confident over my time. And I think getting the opportunity to start, especially late in the season and playoffs, was an amazing opportunity, and it just helped me grow. And I made a lot of mistakes over the course of the season, but I kind of had people surrounding me just uplifting me. So excited to get back into that.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for participating in our chair chat. We can't wait to talk to you down the road. Good luck and good health this AU Pro Hoop season.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Thanks, V.
Thank you.
V is sticking.
Yeah.
It's it for me.
Yeah, it's her.
Yep. Under 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. NaLyssa Smith off on the triple try. Battle for the rebound won by Lexi Hull. She gets it to Mitchell. Mid-range jumper, no. NaLyssa Smith.
That's tough. That's tough. And she was looking for the foul. I feel you, because I heard the slap over here, NaLyssa.
Wait a minute. Let's see that again. You heard the slap all the way over here?
I did.
Okay.
It was an and one.
Okay. Denied an and one, but gets the bucket as Team Sims increases its lead here in the second quarter, up 15-11 in the second quarter. Team Gold cutting into that lead with that 3, so it's just a 1-point advantage now for Team Sims, 15-14 here in the second quarter. The lead pretty sizable for Team Sims overall, up 42-34 with under a minute to go before we hit the halftime break. Kelsey Mitchell seems to be in some distress as she heads to the bench. And we will check on her and make sure that she is all right. Do stick and stay. Back here in Fair Park Coliseum, head athletic trainer is Natalie Trotter for Athletes Unlimited. women's basketball. Here's what happened to Kelsey Mitchell. Ooh, Custer. Got those pointy elbows. Ouch. So Kelsey on the bench, making sure she doesn't need a trip to the dentist or the orthodontist. 5'8" product from Ohio State, a fever star for sure. Odyssey Sims earns a trip to the free throw line, and Odyssey Sims goes down hard as well. Odyssey taking a minute. She is tough with a capital T. Time for another season of Trees for Threes presented by Aspiration. For every three-pointer made during this year's Athletes Unlimited basketball season, Aspiration is planting 10 trees. And in Team Sims' last game, they hit 17 three-pointers. 1-7. That's 170 trees. They planted a forest on Friday.
By themselves.
Right?
And I mean, they had it going from everywhere on the floor. Odyssey distributing the basketball, finding her shooters, knocking it down. It was so beautiful to watch.
Odyssey Sims saying, make sure you clean this up.
This is my spot.
This is sweat. This isn't a healthy glow. This is, I'm working. Clean that up.
She is too. She's like, let me show you where every spot is.
Right? That's the mama. That's the mama bear. No, you got to get this right.
Her son has gotten so big.
Oh my God, adorable.
Precious. Yes,
Cornered the market on cute.
He is precious.
Odyssey gets the first free throw to go. Lots of balance from Team Sims, as we've come to expect here in week 1 of AU Pro Women's Basketball. She gets them both. So the lead is 10 on the game. In the quarter, it is just 3 points. So Team Cloud, wearing gold, has an opportunity to pocket 50 points with less than a minute to go. Natasha Cloud earning a trip to the free throw line. Cloud is
frustrated.
She's got a little extra sauce, yeah.
She's frustrated that she didn't finish that.
Well, and the things that usually come so easy for her are just short.
I mean, but credit to the competition. You know, credit to everybody else out there. Just defensively, I love it.
No surprise that Cloud is connecting at the free throw line. She was a 95% free thrower in season 1 of AU Pro Hoops. Gets that second one to go. And that's such a great lesson for the kids at home, young boys and girls. Make your free throws. They actually win games more times than you think.
They are free for a reason.
Under 30 seconds to go. It's a 1-point advantage for Team Sims. Natasha Cloud recognizing, sending Alyssa Smith into the front row. Smith coming up all smiles.
Well, Tosh tried to go down and double team her.
She wanted to get that basketball back for her team down a point.
Yeah, she's like, you're not going to go one-on-one.
Right. Smith back to the free throw line. As Tosh Cloud picks up her 3rd personal foul. Smith, perfect at the free throw line so far today. And Alyssa Smith, so far this week, 54 total points and 34 total rebounds.
Yeah, I told you I'm a fan from day one. She has been putting up numbers. She's been rebounding the ball. She has been an absolute beast on the floor.
Those free throws huge because it gives Team Sims a 3-point lead here in the second quarter. And those 50 valuable leaderboard points possibly as well, unless Team Cloud can equalize here. Game clock winding down, shot clock off. Cloud recognizing, spinning, doesn't get the lay-in to go, and that is how the first half of play will end, with Team Sims winning the first and second quarter and the 50 points per quarter for every individual wearing orange along the way. Team Sims also leading at the half overall, 46-36. We've got 20 more minutes to determine our Week 2 captains, the top 4 spots on the leaderboard. We've got the halftime show next on CBS Sports Network.
This is what we've always dreamed of.
A place to compete.
Where we're seen and heard. This moment right here, can nobody take this from me? A platform to be unapologetically ourselves and celebrated for it.
We are the future. The space to be loud.
Where we're resilient, ruthless, radiant.
Athletes Unlimited defies all expectations.
And only we know the determination it takes to get here.
This is where champions are forged.
No more asking, explaining, or justifying what we do.
Get ready, because this is our moment.
You just heard from the voices of the Athletes Unlimited Player Executive Committee. Today we are in Dallas, Texas. Halftime coverage for you. Team Sims, Team Cloud. Team Sims taking those first 2 quarters and now up by 10 at the half. And I tell you what, Athletes Unlimited is just such a special environment, and part of what makes Athletes Unlimited so special is the way that they seek to create an inclusive environment for all, taking into consideration the players and the people that come from all walks of life here that are a part of this organization. Now, part of what Athletes Unlimited has done and is doing is we have a caregivers room that is here and available to anyone who is at the venue, but also Athletes Unlimited has become sensory certified. Senior Vice President of Impact, Hillary Meyer, took the opportunity to chat with us about what that means. Let's take a look at what she had to say.
Athletes Unlimited is working with a nonprofit, Culture City, to be sensory certified. What that means is for anybody coming into our venues with sensory needs, say PTSD or autism or dementia, they're going to come in, they're going to have a welcoming experience. We've had training from Culture City, all of our staff are trained. We've got these great sensory inclusion bags. They've got some headphones and some other fidgets and so forth. We've got an amazing sensory inclusive space. If somebody needs a little quiet time, they can come in, take some space in the venue. We want to make sure that anyone who comes to our venue is going to have a wonderful experience, and that is inclusive for everybody involved. That's a commitment for Athletes Unlimited. Anyone who comes to our venue should be having fun, should be enjoying themselves, and it's up to us to make that experience what they need. So we're really excited, we're really proud of being sensory certified by Culture City, and it's going to be a great season.
Again, Athletes Unlimited is comprised of players, people, fans with all types of backgrounds and life experiences, hence why AU seeks to create such a welcoming space for all here in Dallas and beyond. Now, you can be there for championship weekend. The AU travel package includes a 15% off tickets March 24th and 25th, access to the AU fan room block at a hotel in downtown Dallas, and a meet and greet with a player. Go to auprosports.com/tickets to book today. No, I tell you what, it has been a first half, an incredible one here in Dallas. Nalissa Smith with 14 first half points. Looking forward to seeing the second half of this one. Let's take a short break and we'll be back.
It's an air ball. She caught it, and that's a triple-double for Natasha Cloud, a history-making moment here in Athletes Unlimited.
It was my first triple-double ever. in my career. I've always been really close too, right? I've gotten double-doubles before. I've been like 1 assist off or 1 rebound off.
I don't care who you are, what league you're in, a triple-double is very difficult to do.
That's a huge accomplishment in any sense, and it just really showed me that, okay, your dog is out, you're getting better, all the work that you've been putting in, but I want to build. I want to have like 2 or 3 triple-doubles this season. I want to continue to grow off of those things.
Natasha Cloud, 17 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists that she had in that first triple-double in AU history, and her first ever for her personally. So definitely looking forward to seeing her try to make more of those happen, as she was saying in that piece. Finished second on the leaderboard last season, and 7 points on the day today. Looking forward to seeing what she'll put together in the second half here. Natasha, a great role model on and off the court, as we have talked about on the broadcast previously, and we'll look forward to talking about a little bit more today. Now we have our second game of the day heading into the second half here. Looking forward to see which one of these teams will come away with the win. Team Sims coming away with the first 2 quarters. Looking to see what will happen here in the second half. Team Sims up by 10 at this point. A lot of fun here in Dallas, Texas at Fair Park Coliseum. We'll take a short break, and then Cheryl and Cindy will have you covered with more coverage here from Dallas.
Welcome back to Fair Park Coliseum here in Dallas, Texas, home to Season 2 of Athletes Unlimited Pro Women's Basketball. After 2 quarters of play, Team Sims with the 10-point lead, 46-36. Alongside the Hall of Famer, she is Cheryl Swoops. I'm Cindy Brunson, and we are so very glad to have you along the way here on CBS Sports Network. I tell you what, you said this in the first half, and I'm going to borrow it if I can. When Kelsey Mitchell lines up for a 3, it's like she's shooting a lay-in. She was impressive in the first half.
Kelsey Mitchell, you better find her in transition. You better find her in a half-court set, because she can just flat out shoot the basketball. You can't give her any room.
Right.
Because if you do, she's going to hurt you all day long. She pushes in transition. Nice little fake, like she's going to pass it. She may have hooked a little bit, but the ref didn't call her. She got away with it. And what makes her even deadlier is that not only can she shoot the 3, if you close out on her, she can put the ball on the floor and get to the hole and finish with no problem whatsoever. Kelsey Mitchell has been a huge reason why Team Sims has the lead.
NaLyssa Smith scoring all 14 of her points in the second quarter. She's flirting with yet another double-double with 8 rebounds, and Odyssey Sims with 9 points and 5 dimes with 20 more minutes to go. You see the AU points accumulated underneath their names as well. The leaderboard after day 2 was full of players wearing the orange jerseys, and we'll see if that continues today. After this game concludes, we will have our Week 2 draft, where captains will be determined by the top 4 leaderboard spots. So check out the Week 2 draft tonight at 6:30 Central Time, 7:30 Eastern on our AU YouTube channel. Our referees today, Angel Kent, RJ Johnson, and Simona Petronite.
Oh, I like that.
I know, fabulous, right? Well, she came over to the table to say hi, so I gotta say her name. They've been terrific today as well. Nice dish inside to Belek. She can't finish. Battle for the rebound, won by Belek. Rare that Lexi Hull gets the ball taken away from her. Carson off on the 3. And here comes Odyssey Sims looking for teammates wearing orange. Kelsey Mitchell. That was a great example of going to meet the basketball. She went and got that pass.
Listen, I would love to see Team Cloud go back to what they did in the first half in getting Jamaris Davis established down low early. When they did that, it was very difficult for Team Sims to defend it, and that is what kept them in the game the first quarter.
Yeah, Davis scored the first 6 points for Team Cloud in gold. NaLyssa Smith, wow. That's just weight room. Taking a look.
Smith said, how about you go to me down low?
Taking a look at the in-game leaderboard. Kelsey Mitchell on top, 243 points and counting. You see Smith getting deducted 10 points for the miss. but then earning points as well for the makes. Nice bounce pass to Bellick. Lexi Hull defends like her ability to breathe depends on it.
And you know, Lexi Hull, she may not shoot the ball very well or has not shot the ball very well in the first half, but she does so many other things for her team.
And for her leaderboard.
Yes, that's what will keep her on the leaderboard. She
Lexi.
defends, she rebounds, she gets blocks.
Steals.
Yes.
Lexi Hull 6 for 9 from 3 in game 2. 6'1" product out of Stanford. She did make a handful of starts with the Fever last season. And here's your favorite phase of the game, Cheryl. No possession arrow, we jump it up.
I think players prefer jump ball over possession arrow as well.
I know you do, and that's all I care about.
I like it. That's why you're so good for me.
Odyssey Sims trying to find a seam.
No, Odyssey. That was tough.
Odyssey Sims into double figures. And she's like, what do I gotta do?
And you have to close, you have to close out on her because she's such a great three-point shooter. Tosh closed out on her, didn't close out low enough. Odyssey goes right by her to finish for the 2 and a foul.
So Sims into double figures, opportunity for a three-point play the old-fashioned way. Sims is digging being a captain. You know she's going to eat a little bit just to make sure she's top 4 on the leaderboard so she can be captain again.
Because you know the players coming into this game, they checked out the leaderboard prior to the game so they could figure out what do I need to do so I can make sure I'm a captain next week.
Little 5-0 run to start for Team Sims wearing orange here in the third quarter of play. Tosh Cloud earning a trip to the free throw line. They're going to get Kirsten Bell with the personal foul. First team foul against Team Sims here in the third quarter. Cloud stepping to the free throw line.
And I like the little game within a game. I'm watching. Tosh drew that foul on Kirsten Bell, and she looked at her like,
hello, Rook.
Yeah. Like, no, you can't guard me. And Kirsten was like, okay.
Right? Kirsten, of course, celebrated that Las Vegas Aces championship in her first season of AU Pro Women's Basketball, which is why I'm calling her a Rook. Melissa Smith doesn't get the bucket, but earns another trip to the free throw line where she's been fantastic today, a perfect 4 for 4. The more I see Smith play, the more I love her. So Smith to the free throw line, looking to add to her 16-point total. I love how it gets quiet in the arena for these free throws.
I feel like I should say something, so it's not so
I feel
quiet.
like you should yell something.
I know.
CBS Sports celebrates Black history, its limitless culture, and undeniable impact. Happy Black History Month, everybody.
That it is.
Right? AU Pro Sports is for the culture.
Yes, it is. And I am so happy that I get to be a part of it with you.
You,
as you say, my sister from another mister.
Look, if the shoe fits, that's all I'm saying. Odyssey Sims surveying, getting it to Lexi Hull for 3. Off the heel. Ball goes out of bounds and will go to Team Cloud. So in this third quarter, Team Sims is leading 7-2. Why does that matter? Because Team Cloud has yet to win a quarter today. And there are 50 quarter points on the line that could impact the leaderboard for everybody wearing a gold jersey. So even though the deficit seems big, it's really not that gigantic if you just want to rack up some points if you're wearing a gold jersey.
Getting some stops on defense, getting steals, getting
Melissa
rebounds.
Smith is bringing the ball up the floor. Off on the shot, but I didn't know we had a point forward on the floor.
Well, so in watching, again, the game within the game, you had a one-on-one matchup with Cloud and Bell, and you have another one with Smith and Davis. So, you know, Davis kind of had the edge the first half. And I think NaLyssa Smith at halftime came out and said, nah, boo-boo.
So, after the no boo-boo, Odyssey Sims says, yes, I will have another trip to the free throw line. Into double figures strong, looking to be a captain for the second week in a row.
That's tough. That's tough, Odyssey.
The flex.
What makes her, again, and I'm going to just stop saying force her right, because whatever.
Nobody's paying attention.
No, but what makes it so tough to guard Odyssey is her stroke from deep is so quick and beautiful. So if you close out, she also is very capable of putting it on the floor, getting to the hole. Nice pull-up jumper, foul.
Tosh Cloud short on the 3 try. Danny McCray has checked in and has the rebound for Team Sims in orange. Kelsey Mitchell into the first, second, and third rows on the baseline. Kelsey says, that ball wasn't off me. I want to get it in out of bounds.
Kelsey would have caught it and shot it.
From behind the backboard. 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter of play. NaLyssa Smith already with 3 double-doubles in week 1 of AU play. Blocked by JC coming out of nowhere on McCray. McCray trying to beat the buzzer, doesn't get the roll. Canada is on the run, looking for teammates, trying to hang on to the basketball. Wanted a foul, didn't get it. McCray leaving it for Smith. That was nice.
It's nice to be able to turn your defense to offense, and especially when you can get a bucket in transition.
Team Sims has already scored 12 points here in the third quarter. Okay, Jasmine Walker.
Yeah, that's nice.
Getting Seattle Storm fans excited about what they will see in 2023. Kelsey Mitchell to McCray. McCray in and out, but earns a trip to the free throw line. Team Sims sharing the basketball beautifully.
Yeah, and besides the fact that they're tough to guard in the half court transition, you have one big to another big, and when you have anyone that's on the floor that can push the ball in transition, it makes it even tougher for you to guard them.
Danny McCray, 1 for 2 at the free throw line in week 1 of play. And now we have a review on this play. So we have a review scenario. So let's turn to our replay official. He is John Fullalove. John, what are we looking at here?
We have a foul called on the floor on number 3, Canada. So we're going to take a look at that for legality of her play.
Okay, so JC, the person of interest on this replay, NaLyssa Smith and Odyssey Sims have all 12 Team Orange points this quarter. So JC, not quite sure why she's a person of interest on this review. Here's
I'm not
another
really
look.
sure what she did. Maybe a different angle?
Here's a third look. Great job by Ross Productions, our crew on this game, getting us a variety of looks at this replay.
I don't see it.
Let's go back to our replay official, John Fullalove. John, what do you have?
Okay, so it looks like we have a swipe that did not make any contact on the part of Jordan Canada. So it's going to be a reversal of that play. And I guess we'll take the ball out of the bounds. Possession goes to Orange.
All right. Thanks so much for that. A look at our captain's challenge rules. 2 challenges per team per game. 1 challenge in the first 38 minutes. 1 challenge in the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter or overtime. And here's what can be challenged: a personal foul call charged to one's own team or an out-of-bounds call. So what happened here was Team Cloud didn't agree with the fact that JC got ticketed with the personal foul, because Canada said, I didn't touch anything. And
so the replay shows that she did not.
Exactly. So we got the Snoop Cam going on here at the table. Just to remind everybody at home here on CBS Sports Network, so glad to have you along the way. This is the Hall of Famer Sheryl Swoopes. I'm Cindy Brunson. The third member of our broadcast team, Mary Louise Cook, is here as well. We are so happy to bring you Athletes Unlimited Women's Pro Basketball. This is season 2 for us. We are putting a bow on week 1, and already the time is flying.
And it's been some amazing basketball. I was already a fan, but getting an opportunity to watch some of the newcomers, and it's been such great basketball, and it's only week 1.
I know. We've got 21 newcomers, a lot of WNBA faces, and we have 23 returners. And it's been very cool to see how the returners have been helping the newbies adjust to the point system, play hard at the end of quarters if points are on the line, and all of that jazz. And then to see the captains coach, manage, and just get it done.
So, you know, I wonder, after week 1, are the vets going to be that nice to the newcomers?
Ooh, something to keep an eye on. Here is a live look at your Athletes Unlimited leaderboard with a lot of players in blue atop the way, led by Izzy Harrison, who just went on a tear in game 1 today. She scored 27 points, 2 off her career high. She had several steals, which helped her climb up the leaderboard as well. And so now it's up to the folks on Team Orange, Team Sims, to climb up that leaderboard. The top 4 spots get to be captains in week 2. After all of the replay review, we have a jump ball at center court, and Team Cloud wins the challenge and wins the tip. So 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter of play. Team Sims on top, 12-7. 3 on the way by Walker. No. And Odyssey Sims is there for the rebound. 50 quarter points on the line here in the third quarter. Robinson with the finish. That was really cool as Kalaya gets it done. The 6'3" product out of Georgia.
That was nice, Kalaya.
Jordan Canada, the blow-by, kicking it out. Walker, corner 3. Kelsey Mitchell is there for the rebound. She dribbled, so she's got to get it to somebody. Veronica Burton, or V as we're calling her now, is there. V. Anytime Swoopes gives you a nickname, it sticks. Robinson can't get back-to-back buckets. You didn't give me a nickname.
I call you CB.
Okay, well, everybody does that. That's not hard.
Just say the word. It's coming.
Kelsey Mitchell off the mark. Battle for the rebound. Goes to Team Gold. Canada with 1 player to beat. Oh, that was nice.
And she just switched from one gear to another and got right by Odyssey for a nice, easy layup.
Still the lead is 7 points for Team Sims here in the third quarter. Robinson trying to add to that, cannot. And Team Gold with the basketball facing a deficit, their largest of the game overall, 60-43. But still a chance to win this quarter. Mimi Jackson missing everything. Mimi Jackson has had a tough week 1 rather. We'll talk about that more in just a bit. But first, we'll celebrate Team Sims. Melissa Smith is a double-double just waiting to happen right into your living room.
We got to win this quarter, play with a little more pace. Let's get our energy back. Let's get a flow. We're good. Oh! Just because she yelled. Good Lord. And you see why I call you Bucket? That's what I'm talking about. You big bucket, okay? Stop off.
Every moment counts, every moment counts.
You're right.
Oh, that captaincy looks so good on Odyssey Sims. She's got 15 points, 7 assists, and you heard the first thing she said, we got to win this quarter. Let's win this quarter, get those points. Right now, Sims on top, 14-7. What's impressed you most about Odyssey so far in week 1?
not even her numbers, right? That's impressive, her scoring assists. Her leadership, to me, has really stood out, and just her growth from season 1 to season 2. I remember last year, things didn't go her way. She would just go do her own thing, right? She would pout, get mad. I am so proud of the growth that I've seen in Odyssey from last season to this season.
She's definitely comfortable being at home in the state of Texas. Went to Baylor, of course, had so much success there with the Lady Bears.
And don't get it twisted.
Right.
The scoring and the assists, that's impressive.
Oh, yeah. She's averaged a double-double. 26 points and 13 dimes a game coming into game 3 today. And she is poised to improve to 3 up and 6 down all time as a captain, with 2 of those big wins coming this week if this score holds.
Very deserving of that captain.
Kelsey Mitchell, nothing but net from 3. She's got 15.
Yeah.
Canada almost loses the handle. Burton's defense, elite. A little more than 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. The lead has grown to 20. Natasha Cloud missing everything. It's time for another unique feature here of Athletes Unlimited Pro Women's Basketball. It's our chair chat, and it's time to talk to the one, the only Kirsten Bell. Represent Florida Gulf Coast. We see you.
Oh, what are you talking about? That's a 3B! What is that talking about?
Kelsey Mitchell now has 18 points, and KB is excited. Kirsten, how are you enjoying your first week of AU Pro Hoops?
Oh, it's going great right now. You see the energy and from Orange right now. We got the lead for this quarter. We're on the road for 3 in a row. We're trying to get all 4, so, you know, we just got to keep it up.
Yeah, KB, first of all, congrats on the championship with the Aces.
Thank you so much.
What's different about Athletes Unlimited that made you want to be a part of it?
Just the competitiveness. You know, a lot of the people on this roster are in the WNBA, and, you know, my first year, I didn't get as much playing time, but to come out to AU and compete and show that I'm able to be in the league is a good thing, and that's why I wanted to come. And I seen, like, videos on social media, how much fun they were having, and I like to have fun, so that's why I wanted to come and play.
Was there or is there something about your game that you want to work on specifically playing these 5 weeks?
Really just, you know, you see I'm playing the 4 a lot, and that's one thing that I need to work on, you know, especially in the league. You know, I'm undersized, and playing against, like, Izzy, you know, bigger post players, that's just going to help me grow my game, so that's just what I really want to work on, is being able to defend and work on the 4.
Okay, KB, are you really only 6'1"? Because you look taller out there.
Yeah, I'm really only 6'1". I wish I was 6'2", but, you know, they be playing me with the height. I know.
You be shooting that thing, though.
Yeah, I'm a shooter. I'm going to shoot it every time.
Shooter gonna shoot?
No.
Okay, so listen, I have one more question.
What's up?
All right, so I was talking about the game within the game. Because I saw at one point when Tasha went to the hole and...
Baby!
I was letting you have that moment. They called a foul, and she looked at you like, come on, rookie.
No, so Odyssey got the and one, and when she made it, I was like too little, and so she was like, I don't know what you talk about, I ain't little, But, you know, we gonna talk, but after the game, it's all love. You know, it's gonna be competitive. Oh, my goodness! Oh, we needed that! Oh, my goodness! Oh, my God, we need that, Kels! But yeah, just a little trash talk, but it's all love on my end.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love
it's
it.
love on my end.
Are you nervous about what your week 2 team might look like, and that you did enough to be on a team perhaps with Odyssey again?
I'm not really worried about the roster. You know, everybody gonna get picked up. I don't care where I get picked up. My game is gonna speak for itself. So honestly, I'm looking forward to week 2 because, you know, this is my first time playing for AU, so I want to see how things are gonna get mixed up. Who's gonna be on which team? Who's gonna be captains this week? So just a lot to look forward to.
All right.
What do you think about the leaderboard, like the scoring system? And
I think it's actually pretty good, you know, because you could lose points. You're not just gaining points, you lose points for turnovers, fouls, which I'm in foul trouble as we speak. But you know, I think it's really good. I think in the beginning, it holds over your head because you start worrying about if you got to win the quarter, if you got to shoot a shot, if you got to hold it. So it's kind of confusing. But I'm getting the hang of it right now. And so our record is 1-1, and I'm just trying to, you know, win all the quarters, win the game, and just look forward to week 2.
I tell you what, I hope you play a long time because you're about to take my job.
I was going to say take mine too, so I'm going to get you off of the headset.
Get over there! Oh!
All right, KB, thanks for jumping in the chair. We'll leave you to it. Good luck and good health the rest of the way.
Give me 3! Oh! Thank you.
Kalaya off the mark. We're getting our first look at Soraya McGuire, number 36 for Team Gold this week. She didn't play in games 1 or 2, getting a little bit of burn here at the end of the third quarter as Knight is unable to connect. Whitney Knight didn't play in game 2, product of Florida Gulf Coast along with KB, 6'3" tall. So Knight going to the line, gets the first one to go, but still the deficit stout for Team Sims, up 20-11 here in the third quarter. We are just about an hour away from our week 2 draft. Captains will be determined by the top 4 leaderboard spots. Check out the week 2 draft tonight at 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern on our AU YouTube channel. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. It's been Team Sims in orange all day, and that has not changed here in the third quarter as Brooke Holder connects.
Okay, Kirby.
The lead is 20 for Team Sims. 3 on the way, off the mark by Knight. Battle for the rebound, won by Burton. Team Sims looking to add to that point total. Kelsey Mitchell, nothing but nets. Ooh, just once I would like to shoot a basketball and have the net snap like that. You only see that, rim. Right? There's no rim. She shoots straight down through the cylinder. She's like Klay Thompson the other night when he hit 12 triples in the game for the Warriors.
I told you, it's a layup.
Oh,
I've seen Kelsey Mitchell miss more layups than 3s.
Today?
Yeah.
Today. She's fantastic.
Oh.
She may mess around and be a captain with all these leaderboard points.
Well, she's definitely in my top 7.
Oh, for sure. 5 for 8 from 3, 21 points. She also has 4 rebounds as Jordan Canada goes to the free throw line. JC struggling a little bit, just as Team Cloud has been all day. Canada gets that first free throw to go. I love how with the Sparks, she was the assist leader, averaging better than 5 a game, and those same numbers translated here in week 1 in AU Pro Hoops for her.
Yeah, Jordan, she has the ability to affect the game in so many ways. No, she didn't.
She did. He checked it in the corner. It doesn't go in, but it really doesn't matter for Team Sims as they win a 3rd straight quarter and the 50 points per player that goes along with it. Find yourself joy in life like Kirsten Bell has, and you will be happy all day.
Athletes Unlimited Basketball on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Air National Guard and by Aspiration, the global leader in sustainability as a service.
Welcome back to Fair Park Coliseum here in Dallas, Texas. You're looking at shots from our AU Pro Hoops Media Day. Everybody all smiles, especially those atop our Athletes Unlimited League leaderboard. Isabel Harrison, big 27 points in a Game 1 win for Team Williams, sitting on top, followed closely by Naz Hillman. But here comes Odyssey Sims, already up to number 3 with 10 more minutes to go. She and Avina Westbrook right now looking to be team captains in week 4 if those positions hold. I would gather and guess that Team Sims in orange is going to have a couple more people joining Odyssey Sims in that top 4.
Yeah, I would definitely think Melissa Smith would be moving up to the top 4.
Tosh Cloud back in the game. Looking for somebody to get the basketball to. Jamaris Davis passing it off. Oh, okay.
Nice.
Knight with the follow. That was a nice move, though, by McGuire. Oh, buries the triple. Three-point shooting continues to be an asset for Team Sims in orange. They hit 17 triples in game 2, and already 7 today.
Push the ball in transition, you find your shooters, you will get some easy looks.
3 seconds in the key is called against Team Cloud.
But here's what's so good about the scoring system with AU, right?
Yeah.
If you don't look at, I mean, it's a 22-point game.
Right.
But the good thing is you still want to acquire as many points as possible so you can move up more spots on the leaderboard.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, Team Gold has been on the wrong side of this all day, overall score-wise. But individual players are making hay, like Jamaris Davis.
10 points.
Natasha looking for somebody to get open. Trying to feed Davis again. If you're just tuning in, Davis scored the 6 points to get the Cloud party started early in the first quarter. And then they really didn't go to her much in the second quarter.
Yeah, and you know, that's what happens sometimes in basketball. You stop going to the hot hand.
Right.
And stop going to the person who kept you in the game. And Jamaris, the first 5 minutes of the first quarter was unstoppable. She was unguardable.
Alyssa Smith off. Bell is there for the rebound, calls her own number. That won't fall. Double comes on the rebound.
And let's not forget, all of those shots that they're taking, that they're missing,
are taking points away from the leaderboard
-10.
total. Good point. So 50 points again on the line for a quarter win. And you get 30 points for a 3, 20 points for a 2, 10 points for a free throw. Basically, anything positive basketball play-wise helps your cause. Anything negative takes away. Turn the ball over, miss a shot. And I think that's why the competition is so fun, too.
Yes.
Because you got to be buttoned up.
Listen, I wish I would have had an opportunity to play, but I would be keeping an eye on that leaderboard. I'm not taking a bad shot. But if you're Alyssa Smith, you just keep shooting that thing.
Right, 22 points. What impresses you most about Smith's game?
Everything. Like her overall game, she defends, she rebounds. I love the fact that she gets the rebound. She's going to push it up the floor in transition.
Davis in and out, another rebound by Smith. Team Sims, a +18 rebounding edge. That's how you win ball games handily.
She got a little swag to her game.
3 ball doesn't fall for Knights. A reminder, get ready for a star-studded showdown as historically black colleges and universities team up with CBS Sports for the 2nd annual HBCU All-Star Game. Watch the best from around the nation compete live from Houston, Sunday, April 2nd at 4 o'clock Eastern on CBS and streaming live on Paramount+. Team Sims on top of Team Cloud, 76-52. And the quarter gap, not that big. Team Sims only up by 3 points. So Team Cloud, if it gets itself together, can win this quarter and take away something positive from this game. Soraya with her first bucket in AU play. She didn't play in games 1 or 2. So it's nice to see her out there.
Well, and for a player like Soraya, who hasn't played very much, this is a great opportunity for her to show whoever the captains will be what she brings to your team if and when she's drafted.
And she knows how to hoop. 5'11" out of Miami. She played alongside Raquana Williams. And when you play alongside Bebe, you eat.
Yeah.
Nice bounce pass. Oh, that's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous from Tosh Cloud. Cloud with just a handful of assists today. Smith thought about the three, puts it on the deck. The floater is short, rebound put back, no. And she couldn't believe it.
I'm surprised she didn't shoot the three.
Cloud for three, off the mark. Ooh, somehow McGuire got that rebound. Bellick couldn't hang on to it. Good pass, though.
I love how Tasha's staying engaged in the game, still getting her teammates involved. Nice bounce pass between two for a nice easy deuce for Davis.
A reminder, we've got the Unlimited Club, which provides great benefits, including weekly meet and greets and other league and player engagements, all starting at $20. Upgrade to UC Gold and get a gold box, which includes great items like an exclusive jersey and a Natasha Cloud bobblehead. Sign up today at auprospots.com/membership. And that bucket falls. Okay, Kirby. That is one of the coolest names, and she is the only Kirby I know. You know what I mean? It's just fun to say.
Kirby?
Davis has been impressive here in week 1. It'll be interesting to see where she comes off on the draft board because she has put up some real positive minutes. Danny McCray is not going to miss from there. And so Team Sims on top, 80-58 in the game, but the quarter score is very close. Team Sims on top, 9-8. So Team Cloud could help her team win this quarter at the free throw line when we come back on CBS Sports Network. Welcome to Athletes Unlimited Basketball, presented by our official sustainability partner, Aspiration. It's time for Trees for Threes. For every three-pointer made during this year's Athletes Unlimited basketball season, Aspiration is planting 10 trees, which means Kelsey Mitchell all by herself has planted 50 trees today, 5 for 9 from 3.
Kelsey Mitchell says, that's just another day at the office. This is what I do.
And of course, a lot of those buckets came courtesy an Odyssey Sims assist with 11 dimes today. She's got 37 assists this week. Wow. Of course, she had 641 career during her run at Baylor, which is the second most all time. And I'm thinking when they put up that BG statue, they may as well build one for Odyssey too.
Why not?
Right?
Why
you
not?
don't go undefeated without her on the team.
No, oh no, no. Odyssey Sims, I loved watching Odyssey play at Baylor.
Right?
Yeah.
Cloud gets them both to go, and that gives Team Cloud a 1-point lead here in the fourth quarter with 50 leaderboard points on the line. Taking a look at your active leaderboard live here on CBS Sports Network, Izzy Harrison still in the top spot. Sims has moved up to 3. So who between Smith, perhaps Hall, maybe Mitchell, can continue to climb and be captain in week number 2. The top 4 spots on the leaderboard will be captains for week number 2, and we have our draft coming up right after this game at 6:30 Central Time on our AU YouTube channel. So you want to tune into that. The basketball draft, one of the most entertaining of all the AU pro sports. Odyssey Sims won't find an easier bucket ever.
It was like they said, here you go, take it. You know, before the break, I talked about Melissa Smith could possibly move in the top 4.
Right.
But she's moved down
because of the misses.
Yes. Yep. So she now has moved down to like 10th.
So that's 22 points and 12 rebounds, but yet Nalissa Smith, because of recent misses here in the fourth quarter, has dropped on the leaderboard. Because the way she was cooking in quarter 2 and early 3, I thought she was going to be top 4, no problem.
Yeah.
But because negative basketball plays impact you negatively on the leaderboard, Smith still has some work to do. Under 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. The game wide open. Sims on top by 22. But Team Cloud still competing for the quarter win, only down 1 point, 11-10. There is 1 second on the shot clock for Team Gold. Destiny Walker sending it in. And now we have a captain's challenge and a review. So we're going to find out exactly what the review is all about. Questioning the out-of-bounds call and who gets the basketball. So let's bring in our replay official. He is John Fullalove. John, what's the deal?
So ladies, we have a challenge on an out-of-bounds play called in favor of, looks like Sims, Team Sims.
And so Team Cloud, wearing gold, wants that basketball.
Okay. Yeah.
What do you see here on the replay, Cheryl?
Out on Jamiris Davis.
Yeah, stare it out. Okay. That's
Yeah.
going to be orange ball. Okay.
So Team Sims is going to get the basketball thanks to our replay official, John Fullalove, who's been with us all day here at Fair Park Coliseum. Deep in the heart of Texas, Team Sims, as you can see, winning the game easily, 82-60. But right now, a battle for those precious 50 quarter-point win points with a 1 point separation between Team Cloud and Team Sims, 11-10. So while all looks lost for Team Cloud, it isn't, because they can get those 50 points and help each individual player climb the leaderboard.
Yeah, and those 50 points could really help a player like a Jordan Canada, who's sitting up close to the top, Tasha Cloud.
Because the draft is happening so close to the conclusion of this second game today in our doubleheader as week 1 wraps up, leaderboard points just may be what the captain sees and goes by that. So you want to rack up as many as you can.
Absolutely.
Nalissa Smith off on the triple try. Battle for the rebound. And it's Cheryl Swoop's favorite play. We're going to have a jump ball. Forget that possession arrow.
Let's jump it up.
Oh, you're not going to sing crisscross for me? Jump, jump?
No. That wasn't one of my favorites.
Okay. I'm sorry. It's got to be on your favorites playlist. My bad.
Like some Michael Jackson we had earlier.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yes. Yeah.
Burton gets it to Smith. Odyssey Sims pulls the trigger from 3. No. Burton is there for the rebound and brings it back out. Shot clock at 10. Burton almost loses the handle. Burkholder, mid-range jumper blocked. Terrific play by Soraya McGuire.
She's long. Good defender.
It's just nice to see her in action. She wasn't able to play for the first couple of games. Davis. Okay. Jamiris Davis better be high on somebody's draft board. She has been terrific here in week 1.
Listen, I just sitting here looking at the draft from last week and then after play all week, there are definitely some players that I could see making a lot of movement on the draft board this week.
Veronica Burton able to find the bottom of the net. I agree, Cheryl. It's been nice to see new faces and other ones that we're just not used to playing this AU system get quickly adapted and run with it. A reminder, that draft coming your way on AU YouTube channel as Sims gets the roll. She's like, I don't want that ball to rim out because that will cost me points.
She's like, no, I need plus, not minus. Well, you know, like Alexi Hall. Lexi went 22nd. And she came out this week and I think really opened some people's eyes. I could see her being in that top 10. I definitely see her making movement. A Teresa Plaisance, Crystal Bradford.
Yep.
Crystal Bradford was 32nd in the draft.
Ball goes out of bounds, and it will go to Team Cloud wearing gold. Taking a look at the live leaderboard, the top 4 spots will be captains in week 2. Right now, that's Izzy Harrison, Naz Hillman, Odyssey Sims, and Evina Westbrook. A minute to go here in this game.
Teresa Plaisance, 2 points out of the top 4.
Right? And she can't do anything to help her cause because she's not on the floor. Burton, 3, and that's huge because it puts Team Sims up by 6 points here in the fourth quarter. And so it looks like Team Sims is going to sweep all of the quarter wins in addition to getting the game win and finishing the week 2 up and only 1 down. And Melissa Smith is called for the block. Your thoughts, Sheryl Swoopes?
Don't take points away from her. Give them to her. Oh, it looked good. It looked good.
First of the last 2 minutes.
Oh, I don't know.
I do know we have seen some good shooting. 2 teams are combined 34 of 36 from the 3-point line.
That was close.
Melissa Smith prompting her captain to challenge this call. So John Fullalove, our replay official, back involved. Is this a charge or a block? Look, I saw Davis lower that shoulder. So now we got to look at the restricted area. Where are Smith's feet? She did have a back toe on the line.
Yeah, that was close.
Offensive foul is the call. So that was a good use of a captain's challenge as the officiating crew agreed with Davis, or pardon me, with Sims, that Davis committed the offensive foul. So lots of smiles, lots of joy for a Team Sims, especially Melissa Smith, who didn't want to lose no points.
Exactly. Instead, she gained points instead of losing points.
Yes. And Davis loses points for being in violation.
You would think they got points for getting a challenge right.
I know. I think they just wanted to be right because Odyssey Sims was making that play call, doing all kinds of hand gestures. No, here's the call that needs to be made. Smith. Of course she did. Woo! Okay, Melissa. Under a minute to go. Remember, the draft will happen at 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern on the AU YouTube channel. You don't want to miss that. See who will be hooping for which team in week 2. Knight off the mark from 3. Davis with the nice follow. Again, her good day at the office continues. Odyssey Sims, shot clock off. Sims back to Melissa Smith for 3. That's short. Davis has the rebound. I know, she's hurting herself point-wise. She's going to get these 50 quarter-point wins. It won't matter. And that is the final as Team Sims wins 91-64 as they win every single quarter. So that is 200 points per player for the quarter wins and then 150 points in addition for winning the game. So a terrific day at the office for Team Sims. as they win the game 91-64. We'll put a bow on this one for you after this. Week 1 is in the books as Team Sims finishes 2-1 and racks up a ton of leaderboard points with its final victory of the week, 91-64, winning all quarters and the game as well. As we take a look at the Week 1 leaderboard, and we are missing the MVP vote, so it's not quite final, but your biggest takeaway from Week 1, Cheryl?
Great basketball. Week 1, amazing basketball. There were some players that definitely made a name for themselves. The draft is going to be crazy.
Absolutely cannot wait. The draft comes your way at 7:30 Eastern time on the AU YouTube channel. Again, our Week 2 draft at 7:30 Eastern time on our AU YouTube channel. Our final score, 91-64, as Team Sims flexes big time. For Cheryl Swoops, Mariluz Cook, and our entire crew, including producer Casey Carter and director Sydney Boxell, my statistician Rob Carolla, this has been a presentation of CBS Sports Network, the 24-hour home of CBS Sports. Thanks for watching AU Pro Hoops with us.